Best foot forward, told you fight the fight. Wake up early in the morning, stretch and wipe your eyes. Plenty work to do and bills to pay, surprise, surprise. So carpe diem, do whatever if the price is right. Flow come pure like water in the stream. Most nights talking with my daughter in my dream. True Skywalker with the force, my saber's green. True say I slip, but that's a minor, say la vie. Swish, wash, buckle, I'm a pirate on the ship. This one, nothing but the slide upon the kish. Roll with the no space, my accomplices. Solo in the forest, that's where my solace is. Digitized everything, got me feeling fake. Switching up, never been a problem, piece of cake. They ain't really deep like the jazz that Lisa plays. When evening comes, I'm bleeding gums, see me by the lake. But I've been by the river, used to beg to differ. Crack a bit of chip off of your biff and Billy Kipper. I've been off the liquor, way back when I was a glugger, not a sipper. Demons dealt with, I'm beaming looking chipper.
So sick, I'm biding time and figuring out where I headed. People dying around me, I hear the paramedic. Toxins in the city, I'm too cautious. I'll be lying if I said I haven't experimented. Fake friends when I make ends meet with these opposite adjacent mentalities near them. They got two sides, truth lies. Other people I don't see square with me. Pythagoras theorem, I can't even hear them. They out the equation, shaping my worth on a calculative basis by counting the stages I got through to make it and simply multiply the power of greatness. How can I say this without being vague? I'm just doubting my status. My grounding is weightless, my anchor is cut. And when you're lost in Bermuda, you're found to be nameless.
Caught in a wave, I've been lost in Bermuda. Lost where I can't be found. Oh,
yeah. It's Daniel's son. Big up Prem. Big up the Smokehouse. And big up me on the beat as well. Yeah. Sick lit while I'm docked on the yacht chilling. Chest air blowing in the wind like Bob Dylan. You on the wrong mission, simply red drowning out the bomb ticking. Me the only undefeated Bond villain. While you Nikki Dons chilling watching anime, I'm making traffic breaks so the travellers in the traps can race. Travolta Jackson a man if they got fascist ways. My iPhone emojis don't even have a happy face. From a battered place where weapons matter, keep some battle axes, call them Ina Sharples and Elsie Tanner. Your biggest friend's head can splatter as the rest scatter. Catch one with the backhander, must be set blatter. All you see is yellow tape random. I'm sounding like Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen. I came to paint houses, driving round with the readies for the traffic cops. Fam, I rock the blacked out whip like David Hasselhoff. What?
Yo, Cole J in the high vis.
Yo, what's good?
What's happening? Just in me guest house in a minute.
All right, we're not live, no?
No, we're not live.
All right, okay, bro. You got a grand piano in the back. That's a green screen, isn't it?
No, it's just a shed,
It
mate.
says we're live.
That's just your yard, yeah.
Just a shed back, yeah.
That's crazy, bro. That's mad impressive.
No, I mean, I'm telling all these battlers that the bank account's frozen, but it's not really. I just bought that grand piano just to look at.
All right, bet. Nah, that makes sense, man. Just upgrading the pad with all the prem money. I knew it, man. I fucking knew it.
Vizual still thinking we're not live, but we are. We've been live for 5 minutes, mate.
OJ's the one that asked if we were live, and you said no.
I was joking, mate. It's got banter.
How'd you do that with your background? I want to do it.
Because I'm saying, what is it? Oh, hi, mate.
How can we do Battle Rap Club with Koj on a forklift, beeping his horn going around every corner?
I feel like for the rest of this episode, Koj needs to go on mute and just have his camera as a point of view so we can just see where he's going. Yo, recap.
You can't even hear us. You can't hear us.
Nah, he's gone there.
Huh?
See you later, Cole. Sorry, mate. Yo.
You're gone!
You're gone! He wears an helmet. He is an helmet. You're gone! Yo, shout out to everyone that is locked in as well. We will send share the live stream in a minute. Share the link, sorry. The way we're going to run it, let me bring in the man in the moment, Mr. Trouble.
Yes,
Mr.
Trouble.
Well done. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Also live.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
Well gone.
So the way we're going to do Battle Rap Club, yeah, obviously we usually do it on Twitter Spaces, but I'm a bit sick of Twitter Spaces.
Oh, this is not Twitter. I thought this was Twitter.
We're on StreamYard today. We're going to put the link out so people can join and have a chat, but it's not going to be open all night. So what we're going to do is we'll bring people in. You can have your opinion, you say, but obviously we can only have 10 people on StreamYard at one time. So once you've had your say, we'll drop you back out, and then we'll keep bringing different people in. So whoever wants to jump in.
Can we have a rule? If someone speaks consecutively for like 3 minutes straight, non-stop, there's come like twist.
They get that. That's what they get, Troubz. They get that.
There you go.
There you go. Right. So I'm going to put a link out. So if anyone wants to join in, feel free as well, and we'll get started. But big event started as well. How are you feeling after it? That's technically your third event now, yeah?
Yeah, third. The guys that solidify me, man. Bizzo helped me establish myself on the first one.
Bro, I mean,
plug one.
Yo, 3 events, bro, and you've got what, 2 or 3 potential Battle of the Year nominations?
Yeah. I think I've got 2. I definitely have 2 events of the year. Like both my events are definitely top 3, top 5 of the year. To be fair,
I agree.
I was thinking about that today. Still, it's crazy.
London's been a vibe, man. London has been a vibe. It's been a good move going there, and obviously we've got you in charge of running that division, which just massively helps, man. Like,
I think they just missed battle rap. You know, they just missed being, because obviously London used to be leading UK battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And you lot took it up to Manchester and up north. So I think London just been missing it. Missing it. So
it's well and truly back now.
It was good to see faces that I've not seen for fucking something for years, like Shellen and stuff like that. Like I've not seen it for a long time. But yo, shout out to everyone that did come out as well. The venue was sick as well. Like just the way it laid out. And obviously, we'll speak to a few fans if you want to jump in who's at the event. Tell us what you thought. But from a staff's perspective, I thought the venue was great. Apart from the absolute head to the fucking toe pad down that I got when I walked in, everything else was sweet, man.
And that I'll just say as well, speaking of the venue, the owner being our first time there was very worried at first. Like he called me the day before talking about, listen, we've done an event here for Kiss FM before. They had some clashes here and no one bought, like we probably sold like 3 or 4 drinks the whole night. No one bought no drinks. We made no money. So is your audience going to drink? Is your, just kept asking questions. Then is there going to be a lot of gang culture in the building? I'm like, nah, man, we're good. Like, I know you in New Cross, I know you in Lucian, but we're good, bro. Like, and then it's a daytime event. Is it going to be a lot of underage drinking? I'm going to have to ask for ID. I said, bro, do what you need to do, but we're good. We're good. And after the event, he came to me, gave me a hug, said, yo, take a free drink with you. Please come back. You guys were amazing. I said, yeah, dope, man. That's dope. That was my main thing, man.
Did you scream from your battles in his face?
They want to work with us.
He's
been following us now. I think he's following us now.
Sick. We even had Rowan turn up. That was a surprise.
Yeah,
it was good, man. The vibe was good. The energy was good in the room. There was no bullshit. There was a few fans that actually came over to me and pulled me aside and was like, I've never been to an event before. So, like, I just wanted to see what it was like. And then literally at the end of the event, the same fans come up going, yo, this is crazy. Like, you can't feel what it's like on YouTube. We've been saying it all year, man. Like, live events are well different.
Yeah, the guy from Bitter Squad, the guy that on Bitter Squad with the Bally, he obviously he told me he was coming. He never been to an event before, didn't know what to expect. Obviously, he just met me and Gemini, so he was like, yeah, I'm gonna come and support. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. This is great. I'm gonna have to come back to whenever you lot do another event. Shout me, I'm definitely coming back. I said, that's sick, man.
Sick. Is he an actual rapper, best one, or is he just like comedian?
Man, like best
He's just does TikToks. I still need to follow him because apparently his TikTok's been blowing up since Beta Squad.
He was hilarious on Beta Squad, to be honest.
Yeah.
Shouts to, Crumpet as well. Shouts to Beanie, man. Beanie passed through as well. Like, there was a lot of familiar faces. Like, people, like I say, people I used to see at Don't Flop events I've not seen for years were there, which were dope. Kingsley Fundon, new Academy champ. Academy twist lad. First guy to debut and complete it. Technically, Slester won it, but he got knocked out the first year and had to come back and win. So
completed it, mate.
Slester got knocked out the first time.
Yeah, Slester been knocked out Vizual and then got knocked out by Vizual. Got knocked out by
Vizual.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
I knocked Slester out the academy.
Okay.
You knocked Slester out the academy. And then Slester came back the following year and won it.
Sick.
That's because I wasn't in it.
You didn't win. You didn't win the academy, did you?
No, I got knocked out in the semi-final.
It's his only loss on me. That was
that. Vizual didn't win the academy and won the Anarchy tournament. Imagine that.
Who knocked you out?
Milky.
Milky
what are you laughing for?
I'm laughing because it is. You lost to Brighton and then you beat United.
And won the Champions League.
Yo, before we get into the plug, Bizzo is going over to New York this weekend as well. So make sure you go and grab that iBattle app, battling their champion Oppo. Bizzo might be the first guy that has gone at a UK title match. Gone and battled the Canadian champion and then going to battle the iBattle champion in the same year, which is mad.
Yep. I was saying that to him. He's having a crazy year. I don't think I've seen a year like this in battle rap before. Like, he's retained the title. First one to retain the title. First one on King of the Dot battling the champ, the current champ. And on Twitch and New York battling Hopper. That's crazy.
Free time.
Ooh, and you're taking the piss now still. You're flexing too much now.
Another man of the minute has joined us. Big Scoop.
My guys, man.
How you feeling, bro? You put on a show on Saturday, man.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for having me, bruv. Bro, I literally set my eyes are red as shit, man. I set my alarm for this, bruv.
Now Scoop's back on it, you know. You can tell Scoop is loving battle rap again, you know. Man said Bun's spoken word now back on battle rap.
No, I said I didn't think I would battle next year, but I thought, nah, man, there's definitely like 1, 2, or maybe 3 battles I definitely got to do next year, man.
But there you go. Do a minimum of 3, bro. minimum of 3, bro. And good.
We'll get 5 out of him, Troubz.
He's in the draft, isn't he? You're in the draft, aren't you?
Draft. All you gotta do is one battle, bro. Join the draft.
I'm on it.
Hey, even if Scoop said no, I got his signature in blood on Saturday when he was sat on that stage. I didn't walk away until that.
Oh, he's already in the draft, yeah? I was about to try and call
So I might as well put it out there. So Saturday we had Scoop, Tony D, and Shotty have now all joined.
Tony D, I was about to put in work on getting Tony D on this team, you know.
And Shuffle T's in as well now.
Oh my days! A lot of man taking the back seat. You know, these 3 men come in. There's 3 spaces that they're taking off the next man. You know,
bro. The thing is, though, it's testament to everyone that's been active for the last 18 months because I feel like they've made the scene exciting again. Like people want to come back now, and it's down to everyone who's been grafting as well. Like even the guys who are still sort of bottom of the card and working their way up. They're important to what we're doing.
The shit patch is over now. The shit patch is over. It's all good from here. It's always just going to get better and better.
I like top tiers in the draft as well because it means like there's still going to be a lot of talent for Division 2. He's not just leftovers. Like he's just a lot of dope talent still on Division 2. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%. Crumpet has asked, are we doing an Afterlife recap? You know what, mate? If we've got time at the end, we'll have to talk about Afterlife. Because that was a car crash.
What a shit show. What a shit show.
Absolute circus of an event.
Shout out Rick Charles, man. That video has to go viral on TikTok. You lot gotta do something.
Bro, it was I'll just say this one part about it. So Rick Charles and Bloodstro battled each other in a 1-round compliments. Rick Charles is dressed as a pink Power Ranger. Bloodstro is dressed as Ali G. And like these
already.
That's
not even the funny bit.
Bro, these
That's not a punch. That's not a punch.
That's not the punchline.
I'm sorry. That is just that is gold.
Bro, these 3 people walking off the street didn't know it was a battle rap event. Yeah, Rick stood there as a pink Power Ranger, and word for word he goes, "Oh, I can't even say it." His punchline was, "I want to play Connect 4 with your testicles," right? But these 3 people walked in and just went, "What?" Just the back of the door. It was a car crash, but
2 cents.
I want to play Connect 4 with your wow.
Literally a compliments battle, but all we did was just talk about how much they want to shag each other, which got a bit weird to be honest at one point. But
Kingsley really enjoyed it.
I loved it. Yeah, didn't Stro say something about Rick having a big dick?
I think he mentioned it once or twice.
I think he said something about that. Yeah.
Ross, how did you guys like the venue staff? Yeah, I just said talk about. I thought obviously you 2 battled in the venue. How did you find it?
Fire, but best fucking. Obviously, I've not had much experience, but that was something else, man. Like that memory will stick with me forever. Like the crowd was smaller for my battle, and there was still probably like 100 people there at least. It was crazy.
Yeah, man. I feel like Scoop and got the crowd.
People was kind of on time. People was kind of on time as well. Still, quite a few people was on time.
Definitely, man. The battles would have started on time as well, but we were still waiting. Obviously, we didn't know Villain wasn't showing up until 20 minutes before the event, and so that sort of threw the whole logistics out of it. But it's what it is. We got the event done. I was a bit worried at one point that we weren't going to get Bobby and Gemini on in time, but we did it. But I thought.
Someone needs to stop giving Black Tea sweets or whatever the hell he's taking, bro. That guy's energy is mad. I'm telling you, you literally stood behind me. All I could hear behind me was go. And I was just like, flipping hell, like this guy is on one.
He loves it, man. He's such a breath of fresh air, Black Tea.
Yeah.
it's a student of the game, though. That shows you how much he appreciates. I feel like he's got a very bright future and a very high ceiling because of that, because he appreciates everything and he's not afraid to show that he's learning. It's a student of the game, man.
You have to have fun. Like, I know he's a battler, but you've got to have fans like that because it improves the atmosphere tenfold. Like, it's memorable. It's memorable as a performer. I know we have this argument all the time about, you know, fans being too much in battles and people thinking that they want the camera, but they just love it, man. Like, I can never argue with someone who loves battle rap and screams and wants to push the battle rappers and that. I know it might appear bad on camera to some fans, but like, as a performer, there's nothing better than getting that kind of level of appreciation for what you're saying.
I agree. Look at festivals. Like, people react crazy to music. Why can't they react however they want to in battle rap? Like, let them enjoy it.
As long as they're not, like you say, as long as they're not overstepping the boundary, like, enjoy it.
Yeah, don't break the camera and all of that. Don't bump into the cameraman and all of that. You can hear Bagnall on Bizzle versus Tony. Watch the camera.
That was tech. That was tech while he was trying to Hulk Hogan my shirt off.
That's funny.
But no, it's dope, man. Like I say with Black T, even though he is a battler, it's cool to see someone just love the scene like that, because that's what you want in it. Like, especially when you go to some events, like, you do get crowds at times that don't want to react until someone else does. Whereas Black T just off the bat is going mad anyway, so everyone else does.
Yeah.
It's dope, man. I was so gutted his battle fell through because he's had a shit run recently. Is Ali G? He's joined us. Oh, he's gone.
Has he got his costume on?
Ali G left the building. I'll put the link in the chat.
He's come dressed as Xander Gray now.
It is.
Why did you say that? Why did you write Xander Gray and I mean, why did you write Danny Jack and not Xander Gray?
Oh, he's like a Sith. He's come dressed as a Sith.
You gotta respect his name.
Xander Gray is his music name. Danny Jack is his battle name.
Oh, hits blunt.
Frankie's just asked how long it's going to be. Yo, Frankie will stay on until the conversation dries up, bro. So it could be an hour, it could be two. Like, we haven't even started into the chat yet, but yeah, man. If anyone wants to jump in, any battlers, any fans that were there, let us know. Like I say, I can't throw everyone on at the same time.
We even got Gemini on the stream in the chat. I've never seen Gemini on the chat stream before. I bet you're not subscribed to our channels, bro. Are you even subscribed to Premier Battles and Wiretaps and everything?
Jem just wants us to stroke his ego for 2 hours, doesn't he, and then dip out.
Nah, but go and watch his new music video, though.
Yeah,
I am very pleased Gemini's back.
Yeah, it's a great addition. We'll get into Jem and Bobby as well. Let me just flick through these. Let's how much he in my damn hoodie? I don't know. Cammy's left his hoodie there, I'm guessing. Maybe. We'll see. He don't want that.
I like the Amazon arm still.
I was worried about if people would like it as well at first. Because
no,
he's bringing a new venue, and I'm like, I hope people like this shit.
I've done some spoken word stuff there before, and so I was kind of like familiar with the setup. But nah, man, it's a good venue, and obviously I live in South London, so bro, keep doing it there. It was very easy to get to.
I hadn't been there since 2013.
Oh, swear.
Yes, for one extra party.
Briggz, sorry about your cab situation, bro.
Yeah, Rivers said Rivers. I see Rivers tweeting like I told you so. You thought this is money, innit?
Bro, listen.
The longest drive of my life that was.
We were like, yo, let's get. So we got a hotel right near the venue. It was like, sweet, that's everything. And then didn't realise the boxing event and back was like in fucking Glasgow. Listen, you can get from one side of Manchester to the other in 45 minutes. I was waiting for a taxi.
Bro, if you live in South and you try to get to North, bro, think about it. I can get from where I live to Brighton quicker than I can get to North London.
So, mad, bro.
Easily.
Do you know, South is also probably the biggest side of
by
London.
By far.
From southeast to southwest, it's quite big. Do you know what I mean? It's huge. It's long. is long. You'll get from Manchester quicker than you get from southeast to southwest, let alone like north, west, etc. And London traffic as well on top of that.
Yeah, it was wild, man. Like, it was good though, man. Like, it was good to see a new venue. Obviously, I've never been to that venue before, and the fact you want to come back is what it is. Just on this, so Highlands has said, not hating, right? But what if all D1 teams scored top tiers? You only want to do one back a year. So the managers that, you know, if you're smart, you don't go pit battlers 4 or 5 battlers. You only want to do one. You have 1 or 2 of them tops, and you just win your graph. Otherwise, you end up in a situation where you can't fulfill match days and you lose points, get relegated, and no one wins anymore. Oh, Stroll's back in. How you doing, mate?
Good, you?
Yeah, not why you look dead weird with your hood up, man.
We're on the set of Star Wars, you there?
Yeah, man. Sith Lord and that.
He's prepping for a battle now. He's in battle mode.
He's in battle mode, isn't he?
Ah, man, I'm fucking cold, man.
Hoodied up and everything. Where's the mask and the gloves, bro?
And I got my Ali G shit somewhere. I'll go put that on in a minute.
Yo, so let's get into it then. So first battle of the day, Plug 2 was Kingsley Thunder versus Bard Academy final. Sick battle. Well. Kingsley was shit. Bard was great. Robbery.
He deserved the robbery. He was due a robbery, to be fair.
Bro, listen. You got it 3-2 on this decision. It took about 20 minutes to get the final judge's decision. I did not know which way that battle was going to go.
Really? It's mad that. Like, everyone in the room was saying I got it. Like, it seemed a bit clear, but then when you said 3-2, I was like, oh, not again.
Yeah, because Rick came over to me and said, yo, it's 2-2 on judges, and I was like, who's the final judge? And he's like, Moke had gone outside, no one could find him, so no one knew who won the battle for about 20 minutes. But then, yeah,
someone send me Moke's PayPal right now. I fucking love that guy.
How did you find it though, bro? That's the biggest crowd you battled in front of, though, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Like the first plug was the biggest before that, but yeah, it was like, do you know what? Like, I
never insult me then. But I got two of the biggest crowds. You could never disrespect me, bro. I'm joking.
That's it, man. I appreciate you, but yeah, no, it was sick, man. Like, I realized, watch my battles back and stuff. Like, if I ever stumble or like look a bit nervous, it's because I don't get a big crowd reaction. Like, I feed off the crowd reaction. Like, I've realized that now, and like, bigger the crowd, the bigger the performance you're probably gonna get from me. So like, I loved it, man. I was in the elements.
Every battler has that when they first start off. I think I was the same.
Yeah. I need to get out of that. I need to go into the battle like thinking like, even if I don't get a reaction, just sort of push through type of thing. But yeah, I loved it, man.
It takes a minute to get used to. I don't think you ever really get used to that, though, to be honest.
Especially when you write something, you think this is gonna fucking go off, and then you say it, and it's like,
bro, listen, I've been doing it 12 years, and I thought my third round against Moke was gonna pop the room. It was the most awkward round that I've ever delivered in the entire life.
Yeah.
That was.
Sorry, man. What's that message?
Yeah, no, it was good to face 3 solid rounds as well. Like, I don't, like, obviously no disrespect to the guys at battle, but I don't think I've faced 3 solid rounds before, and like that I needed that to sort of see if I could go toe to toe with someone like that, and I feel like that's going to give me a push to level up even more the next time.
Do you lot? There's a difference that I think. When you're in a battle and you feel like you're winning, when you go into your third round feeling like you already won the last 2 rounds, like you're very comfortable. But if someone's fighting back, you don't know how this is going, so the nerves can get to you again and all of that. Yeah, man.
Nah, I was feeding off it, man. Like the third, like I felt the most confident. Like that's when I pulled out the rebuttal and sort of shook the room a bit with that. So I was feeding off it, man.
That rebuttal was fire as well, bro.
I had to.
He walked into that like, hey, listen, I was there. As soon as he said the bar, I thought if Kingsley doesn't rebuttal this shit.
Yeah, I've never done one before, but like I realized like because I obviously I live with Dean, so like we've been sparring a lot like in the last couple of weeks. We had a battle and stuff, and like when we spar, we try and do a rebuttal at the start of every round. So like Like I'll rebuttal something he's saying to his opponents, and he'll rebuttal something I was saying for Bard. And like I realized like I'm fucking decent at this. Like I need to do this in the battle, and yeah, it worked out nicely.
It's one of them as well. When you do a flip and it pops the room, it just gives you a whole round like boost anyway.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think I've been able to in the past because like every round I've started up until the Bard battle, I started with yo, I bet. And I've always had in my head, like, all right, and this is how I have to start my round. Like, and I think a rebuttal would have threw me off, so I just scrapped the yo, I bet stuff for this battle, and I probably won't do it again. Maybe I will at some point in the future, but yeah.
I genuinely thought you were going to say, yo, I bet Bizzo's called you dad about 4 times. I thought that was nailed on.
I definitely wrote that bar at some point.
How did you find it, Biz? Obviously, it was your first year managing the academy, wasn't it? Did you enjoy it or not again?
I enjoyed it, man. It was good. I enjoyed the academy. I thought it was one of the most competitive, well, certainly the most competitive one we've had probably in a long time, if not ever. The amount of people that wanted in on it originally was like such a difference in comparison to previous years.
Yeah,
and I think the two best performers got to the final. I think. I think it was a great final battle as well. I can see why people were voting for Bard, and I can see why people were voting for Kingsley. But I do think Kingsley was the deserved winner on the day. And fair play to Koj, man, because Koj's completely unearthed Kingsley, really. So yeah, it was a great pick, and it does make me wonder what would happen if we'd have done the same with a few more others that had not battled.
Yeah, we were saying this way on, what we like. Potentially, we should have took in a few more that we just thought weren't ready yet, but this tournament could have made them ready.
I think the problem is with previous academies, there weren't that many like brand new people trying out, whereas this one had a lot of new people trying out, but it also had a lot of people that potentially were maybe too good for the academy entering as well. So as a manager, you're trying to pick the best team. I certainly was anyway. I picked like a team to go out and win it. And a lot of mine was based on experience in the pit. So, but I think moving forward, if we're to do it again, well, we're doing the next one in Ireland anyway. So hopefully we'll unearth someone in Ireland that's going to go on to do big things. So
even though it's in Ireland, is it only Irish battlers or anyone that is just based in Ireland and anyone can?
Primarily, I would like only Irish battlers for this. Or, you know, if someone does want to join it and they're willing to commit to travel to Ireland, then, you know, I won't say no to anyone. The thing is, we're doing it in Ireland this year. So we was basically going to not do it this year because of the draft season. I don't want to throw an academy where it doesn't get as much love as the other ones. It's not fair on people who are trying out and trying to do this. Whereas Ireland makes sense now because we're trying to build a new roster, so it's the perfect tournament for it. I'm either tripping balls or there's a tiny fly attacking my face. Sorry, I was like that then to myself. But yeah, if there is someone in England that does want to go into it and can travel to Ireland, I wouldn't say no to it either. But they've got to understand as well, like, you know, that is a big commitment traveling to Ireland yourself as well, because we don't cover travel for the academy. So yeah, I suppose it's one of them. But we will bring the academy back to the UK the year after anyway. But the thing is as well, though, anyone who does want to try out, you know, we've still got the plug and undisclosed that will be happening consecutively with the match days. So we will be playing, and it will be crowds rather than small rooms. So just shout Troubz or Bloodstro, and you'll get you one of them cards. Sorry, if I look like I'm doing something, it's because Tech has just confirmed his place in the draft as well.
Tech,
about time.
Did it?
You know why? I said, if you don't join, you're a dickhead.
I was very shocked. I was very shocked to hear that.
So,
you said, all right, Troubz.
Mate, I think that's pretty much everyone who's active is now in the draft. Tech was the only one who wasn't in there in a minute. Oh, there we go. Here's the lads.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Good, boss. I had to make an appearance. It's Battle Rap Club. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it without me.
It's funny how you
don't get run over by a forklift or something, bro.
Nah, I couldn't get run over.
It's called you at work. Yeah, let's go, bro. Hi, Viz gang.
You know what it is, man. You know what it is, bro. We out here.
Gang.
I said Kojay should flip his camera. We don't see Kojay. We just watch where he's driving all night while we're all talking.
Man, it'd be that calming and relaxing, that.
Stick some like whale music underneath it. We're so yeah, you two were in the building anyway. I don't know if you was there for Kingsley's battle, was you, Bob?
Yeah, I was there for Kingsley.
Yeah. I came in during the end of the first round.
Ah, sick. How did you find it?
Worthy
winner?
Worthy winner, 1,000,000% worthy winner. I think he's a great advocate for what the academy is, you know, coming in as a newcomer and, you know, honing his craft basically in front of us all, improving in front of us all from the beginning, being a bit shaky. Remember in his tryout, he was a bit shaky to go on to be this supremely confident, fucking competent battle rapper. It's amazing to see. I can't wait to see what he does in the future. Shout out Bad as well for his performance and his participation as well. Not to take any shine away from him, but Kingsley was really amazing.
There was on the first episode we did of the Academy where Kojay picked Kingsley and literally all of us go, there's a bit of development, that's a dark horse, and then went and won it.
Yeah, but listen, Kingsley, I was the one going, nah, I back the choice, Kojay. I actually back it. I see something in the bar, so there we go.
Yeah, it could have been worse. You could have been Bizzo back in Yana.
Yeah. Big facts.
I
thought the battle was great. I thought Bard was very good. I think he put up a worthy performance, and it's good. It was good that Kingsley got to beat a good Bard. You know what I'm saying?
It was 3-2, was it not?
3-2, yeah, it was a 3-2 decision. Yeah, it was definitely close as far as the judges were concerned. So it's great to see him come out on top against a battler who is long in the tooth. You know what I'm saying? So it was great. I love to watch it.
It was probably the favorite as well, Bard, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was everyone's choice to win, I think, in that tournament.
Yeah, how do you feel about it, Kingsley? How are you feeling?
To be honest, I'm happy that it was so close because up until now, I haven't really battled anyone of that would sort of make me look good type of thing, because it's I've battled Scomo, Mado, that doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things if I'm gonna go into next year try and battle some killers. So that's no disrespect to them as well, but it's one of them.
I definitely see the point.
There's levels, and Bard came with high levels, and I beat that. So I'm kind of showing every battle that more and more that I can hang with someone a bit higher than a newcomer.
You're almost cementing yourself as well at the same time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to beat my last performance, really. But against Bard, it's you have to beat Bard as well, type of thing.
You did it great, especially when he did the 6 million toast, and then you come back with, I'm not saying he's definitely racist, bro. That shit fucking tough. Scoop, I was sat with you, innit?
Yeah, we just looked at each other. We just looked at each other that's.
Listen, because he says that right, and Scoop's like, I don't know if you should do that. I don't know if you should do that. And then you come back with, I'm not saying he's definitely racist, and he goes, I knew he shouldn't have fucking done it. Yeah. It was perfect.
Big up Gemini, join the building.
Glad you enjoyed it, bro.
Yes.
Big up, Gem.
I didn't even clock to there because I'm on my phone screen. It's so small.
It's all right, bro. A few Scoop and Frank Kingsley are on the same, bro.
Gemini with a 1.
So Frost saying he was torn over the decision. What you saying, Frost? You gave it the other way or what? Come and join the chat, man. If anyone wants to join the chat, by the way, I put the link in the comments as well. So obviously, like I say, we can only have 10 speakers at once. So if you've got a question, come on, ask your question. We'll got you back out.
And then fuck off.
I think it was Jen and Craft D that gave it to Bard.
I've not watched the judge's decision back yet. But
I think well, Jen told me she gave it to Bar, but then she was like, actually, no, I feel like I should have given it to you. But then I think Crafty did as well. But I think Tony, Frost, and Moat gave it to me.
Oh man, yo, I watched the decisions. I can tell you that's not the case.
Jen said she gave it to Bard.
So Jen gave it to Bard. Tony D gave it to Bard, and actually Crafty gave it to you.
Oh, sick!
An exclusive there from Little Dick Charles.
Yeah, Little Dick Charles. Hi,
Little Dick Charles.
Fuck off, Bizzo. You voted for Yannick. You can piss right off.
Enough of the Yannick stand. We're talking positivity in this chat.
Listen,
Yannick is even used to get at other people. That's how mad it is, you know. Trying to diss Bizzo, Yannick gets caught in the crossfire. It's crazy.
Yo, do you know the worst thing is? I haven't heard or seen anything of Yannick for weeks, but you lot insist on keeping him a part of this shit. just enjoy the break. Just enjoy the break. Gemini, it's nice to see you, bro. Yo, Gemini, it's nice to see you. Congratulations on the new video. It's absolutely fucking fire, bro.
Yeah, if you've not seen it, go watch Cheese and Bread now. It's out on Gemini channel.
Well played,
Go and subscribe to his page as well. His channel.
Watch my new video, Cheese and Bread. I just ate cheese and bread.
It is actually fire. How are you feeling about the battle the other day?
Loved it. Mad happy. Couldn't be happier, to be honest.
Did you watch any of the battles, Jen? Did you watch any?
Yeah, I watched my battle. I watched Bobby's rounds. I watched mine on mute. I watched.
So I've seen you say that like 2 or 3 times now. So literally before coming here, that's what I did. I watched it on mute, bro, and it's it's as intense with no sound. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. I literally been watching the battle on mute for time. Yo, I'm not ready to hear myself and like be critical yet of like myself. So I just wanna like it looks sick. I watched Bobby's rounds. Bobby's rounds fire.
Thank you. Your rounds are fire, bro. Your first round especially. It was just such a lot to deal with. I mean, Gemini had a little fucking flip of the coin before the battle, yeah. And it was so important to me. I was thinking, yo, I need him to go first, because if I go first, everybody's just going to be waiting for Gem in his return. So he's just going to overshadow me. Then he went first, and I was like, fuck, I know I've got to beat this. This is a bit of a fucking struggle, this. Like, yeah, it was a fucking struggle. But
I was mad. I wanted you to go first, because I wanted my first to rock you, so your second was wobbly. I wanted to hit you with my first, like, I don't know. I wanted to catch you off guard.
The wobble definitely happened though, because my first, the first is a bit juttery in bits, and I was like, "Fuck!" He fucking had me over. Then this gun, watch me fight back now.
Battle, man.
I don't think my first round was bad. There's some great bits in my first round, but I think even without them juttery bits, Gemini's first round was just. It's so commanding. The control he has in the room. Bro, this guy didn't even finish one of his bars one time, right? And then he did it like he was doing it again, and the whole crowd said the bar that he'd not even said. Like, he had such control. Very, very fucking impressive. Like,
I think for me, just being in the pit and obviously just being in there with you all, I think you versus Jem was probably the most intense battle I've been against. I think just watching it, just being in the centre there was so intense. It was ridiculous. It was so good.
I don't normally get people that can give me that. I'm sure Gemini doesn't either.
That's what I told you though. I slightly felt because I told you what I was gonna do in the battle before the battle, but I felt like I don't know if you believe me in it, because these battle rappers talk shit. But I was like, I'm not here to like do really anything but rap, like. And I'm gonna bark on you. I told you. I was like, I'm going to put pressure on you. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
I think if me and you is the battle, I think that's the best way to do that. Anyway, I think that's the best. I think that's the way people would want to see it as well.
And I said,
I couldn't
than anyone.
Yeah, man, because I said to you, didn't I? Like, I had a thing, because you almost put Gemini on a pedestal, do you know? Because he's Gemini, he's the big fucking undefeated, formidable fucking force that he is. So then you kind of like, oh, well, I'm not in a position to say, you have to kind of remember, yo, I'm Bobby fucking Rex. I'll say what the fuck I want, like. So once I got into that mode, it was like, yeah, I'm just, he's gonna say some fucking he's gonna try and fucking talk to me like I'm a knobhead. So I'm gonna talk to him like he's a knobhead. Do you know what I'm saying?
Big Bobby.
And
that came across, to be fair. That really came across.
Big Bobby.
Listen, I heard that from everybody that's not from Manchester that doesn't say Bobby like that now calls me Big Bobby all night. That's all I kept going. Oh, fucking night. I told him so afterwards, like, that better not fucking stick. My God, it's
Big Bobby.
Big Bobby.
Big Bobby.
How did Gizzy find stepping into a bit? That's the first time he's ever stepped in, isn't it?
Huh?
How did Gizzy find stepping into a battle format?
Oh, he found that shit normal, man. I told him like, yo, I need you to do something with me, and he was fine with it. Like, we locked that in very, 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 very fast. Like, yeah, that was like a normal thing. That wasn't like necessarily battle format. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was something that you can't put on the beat.
I felt like Shotty getting jumped by Charlie Clips and that, bro.
But like, that's the thing. That was like a fun round for the fans, isn't it? Like, really and truly, that was just like a fun round for the fans. Like, and to be fair, I'll make great content as well. For being honest, like, win, lose or draw, like that round. I think that round's Bobby's, isn't it? I said that round's clearly Bobby's. But...
Yeah, you kind of threw it a little. That's the same way I got Raptor to jump in against Shocks. Like, yo, I'm gonna need you to jump in on this, yeah. I'm gonna need you to jump in on this. The job's already done.
Certain things just had to happen, did it? But I feel like
listen. It was. I enjoyed it. Like,
I feel like Yizzy enjoyed it.
Yizzy jumped in, me battled. Happy days, innit?
It'll make a nice little clip I can throw up sometime. That's great.
100%.
Viral content.
TikTok and all of that.
Yeah, TikTok and all of that.
I'm not lying, yeah. When he jumped in, I was thinking TikTok clip.
Yep.
The first thing Briggz is thinking.
So I went on Facebook and said, yo, so Yizzy just jumped in my battle. I'm basically famous now, yeah.
Saw that.
But yo, it was crazy, man. It was good to finally get your debut on Prem as well, man. I know it's been a long time.
Yeah, no.
It was good just to get him fucking back. Anyway, even better that it's on Premier. Even better that it was against me. Like, genuinely fucking honoured. Genuine privilege. Like,
likewise.
You can have the pick of the bunch, Gemini. Do you know what I'm saying? We'd all be chomping at the bit to try and be the first to take the scalp.
You
and I
said
feel
that was a funny angle.
Yeah. We all formed a queue. Literally not. I was booked to battle somebody. I was booked to do the 2-on-2. And Briggz is like, right, so
I was gonna be a
Gemini said, and I was like, sign it. Fuck Raptor.
No wild angles. I just rapped. I rapped. You was barking on me though. I'll give you that still. I love it.
Yeah, I wanted to.
You can see it. I'm enjoying it, man.
You could. I said that. I said it to a couple of people afterwards. Like the more angry I got, the more he fucking enjoyed it. Like, the more happy he got about it. Like, this is the effect it's supposed to have here, Gem. Like, and he's getting more gas by it. But I think it's great. I've watched it a couple of times back now, and on mute. I
think it looks good. Like, I think it does look good. Like, it looks like a.
It does. It's like, you know, nobody wants to back down and two people barking, and you know, that's what I want. I don't get that often. Even them that try it, I'm like, oh, behave yourself, you dickheads. What you're doing shouting at me?
What did you man think of
bark up as well? I clocked. You're like perfect height to bark up on. Like,
oh yeah.
Tox is too tall. I couldn't get near Tox. I couldn't get nowhere near Tox. Pissed me the fuck off.
And you're both gymming as well, still. So
yeah, the battle look healthy.
Still, yeah. What did you man think of the room?
I enjoyed it.
I liked it. I think the acoustics at the back towards the bar are a bit techie though, so you have to be more enclosed. I think if you were maybe on the stage, it might project outwards more, but I think at the back of the room it was a bit quiet. But the room's sick. The actual room, the vibe's crazy.
That's a fact, actually. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
I like the place. So I like the venue. I liked.
It's local to like like where I go studio, so it's calm for me.
The venue would have been ideal if it didn't have that pillar in the middle between the stage and the bar, because there was a lot of people that had to go around that. But aside from
that was my main concern as well. That pillar.
Yeah, I liked how tight the pit was as well, though, because on camera, especially when I've done the final edit with all the camera angles, it's just gonna look intense.
That's like one of the things I caught when you got told man to come to the pit. Like, I'm coming. I don't even know what's going on really, because I didn't really come into the event until it was time. Yeah. And I'm just seeing Bobby waiting, yeah, and I'm seeing everyone. It don't even look like there's a pit car. Everyone's so close together. I'm just seeing Bobby in some tiny little space waiting for like, I'm like, all right, yeah, it's time. Like,
I had something similar happen, bruv. Like, when I got there, I remember I grabbed Briggsy. I was like, someone mop this floor, bruv, before I go arse over tit. Because it was like mad drink on the floor. And then, like, Bagnall steps in, and me and Scoop are like right next to each other. And he went, actually, it looks better with you both next to each other like this. And then the fucking pit got smaller. So it was kind of crazy, to be fair.
I didn't even notice Frank was in here. Big up, Frank.
I did not. I was just about to say the same, Troubz. Literally.
I'm not gonna lie, neither did I, bro.
I've only just like got to the park. I was on the bike, so I was listening, but I weren't here. And then thought I'd jump in whilst there was a moment. So
shout out you and Scoop as well for an instant classic. I don't think I've seen such a bar fest. I don't think I've seen such a bar fest like.
It's built like the battle as well. Like, people are already saying it's in the conversation for Battle of the Year. I agree with that. I personally thought it was Battle of the Night based on back-to-back. Like, it was just intensity all the way through.
Yeah. From the first bar all the way to the end, they had us locked in. But
I have watched the battles back, and I do think that me and Gemini on camera is the Battle of the Year. So make sure you vote accordingly. So.
Anyone that votes that, I'm fighting, bro.
I just want my couple quid for round of the night. I'll have that. You lot can have round of the year. I ain't gonna win that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting myself forward for round of the night still. I can't like.
I knew you would obviously.
I see you lot debating that on the group chats and that. I want no parts of judging that.
Yeah, bro. I said my 2-piece and I'm out.
I said nothing, bro. I'm good. I'm not.
We'll just keep our score then. Is that what's happening? We will just keep in our score. We've all done it. Fuck it.
For the fans watching, and basically on a group chat with the battlers, they said everyone puts a little score up. Winner, whoever gets best round of the night takes the whole money. Who's judging that?
And I want my money.
So let us know in the comments who you think has round of the night, basically.
I do your very best to remember my second or third. It was really fucking good, very intense, very well executed.
I wouldn't want to judge it still. I wouldn't want to judge it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it's easy for me to sit here and be like, I beg you will do that, but I'm not going to go back and find out if I'm wrong. I'm just going to say it was me and hope.
Oh, man, I think it's just a good idea.
Same, Franco.
I agree. I think it's a good idea still. I do think
like everyone, I don't care if I win or lose, really and truly.
I think that should be a thing for every event. I'm not even going to lie. Like,
I know. I battled. Usually, I see them do a little pot sometimes. If people want to put like a quid, £5, whatever dollars, like sometimes, and they'll just give it to the performance of the night to someone or whatever. That's kind of cool.
Did it on,
something like that.
All the battlers did it on day one of Apex, and all the fans threw money, and I think it was like a 200 quid pot in the end.
That's all right,
yeah,
man.
exactly.
That's sick. That's sick.
If there's 5 battles, that's 10 people, £20 each. That's 2 bills.
Yeah,
that's a nice incentive.
That's a nice thing.
You just feel like you accomplished something, like if you win it, you know, like, or even if you're in the conversation to win it or whatever. Like,
well, I'll look into a bit more. If there might be some sort of website where the fans
can work it out.
Been raised at the same time.
No, I like the idea. The battle of doing it still though, like getting paid, getting recognised by your peers on the card. Like,
I agree. I agree with that. Because then he's a bro. Like, a fan saying you're sick is dope, but.
I like
your peers saying you're sick.
More,
and like, I don't want to give you £20 to tell you that you're sick. I want you to give me £20 and tell me I'm sick.
Exactly.
Come on, Bob, you know it.
Wait, imagine you in the cards. You're in a card with Bobby Rex, Gemini, Art, Koja, and then you win the round of the, and they come into you to give you £20.
Yeah, bro, that is some serious bragging, right?
Bro,
I can't lie.
I don't think no one can chat to their brother,
Yeah, like, we need to
to
come up with a system and a name for this thing. Prestige it, make it prestigious and that every event.
100.
And then you can say how many times you got this, innit? Man can say, "Oh, I got this 3 times."
Yeah,
this
like
year.
like that's sick.
Give it
I
a tag.
made Gemini give me £20 3 times. He battled 3 times this year.
Ooh, that'll burn me.
Imagine it ain't happened, Gem. It ain't happened. So you're right, bro.
Do you know what's even funnier to me as well? Yeah, it's like when the suggestion was made, I was like, yeah, I'd love to contribute to that. But now I've done my battle, I'm like, I fucking hope I win though. Like, but before the battle, I was like, yeah, sweet man, I'm happy to chip in. But then now it's like,
imagine Vizual gave you £20.
See, this is the thing, yeah. We gotta have holding. You gotta send the bread first.
That's the accolade, bro.
Yeah. That's why I suggested it, because it wasn't like a crazy amount of money. Like I just said, score. You know, everyone
it's not about the money. It's about who's giving it to you. That's what it is.
I'm not giving Bobby Rex £100, bro. I'm not giving no money, bro. It's about the money, bro.
It's about who's giving it to you.
I'm not letting Gemini will never let you live it down. He will make you walk over to him and hand it over to him as well and record it.
I don't know,
Imagine Kingsley won. Imagine Kingsley won now.
I got some
How many
rappers
people
that
gave him
the most
£20?
evil person.
Having to give the new guy £20. And not to go to the shop.
Bring me change back, Kingsley. No, that's mad. No, the event was sick, man. I'm still kind of like fucking wired from it, to be honest. Like, I still feel like I haven't had a fucking kip. I mean, I have, but yeah.
Bro, we stayed out till late afterwards.
Yeah.
We went to Bagno's thing, and then we ended up in some fucking thing. At the end of the night, we was all shacking, mate. Everybody was throwing shapes in some club,
bruv. I ended up going to Shuff's wife's fucking birthday after Bagno's thing, bruv. Like, I was all over the shop that night. It was long, but it was fine.
I tried to get a cab home. They wouldn't even let me. I had to get on 2 night buses all the way back to Ends. It was mad. I got back at like 6 a.m.
Fuck that.
I was back at work. I was at work at 6 a.m, bro.
Yeah,
I was back at work by 6 a.m.
That's mad.
I slept an hour and 45 over the fucking checkout.
Bro, yesterday I was so dead, and I had to wait till 6 o'clock to start my fucking course, and I was just like, bro, why'd I pick a 6 o'clock time to start, bro? I wish this was done. It was so late, bro. I was knackered.
Bro, when I got to work, I literally put the Patreon on the big screen, bro. I didn't give a damn, bro. I put the Patreon on the big screen from in the office. I was like, yeah. Because they will know about it at work, innit? So they were like, how'd it go? How'd it go? And I said, listen, watch it. And then when they started getting too excited for your rounds, I turned it off.
I think that might be your 2 best battles.
Yeah,
it feels it in the moment right now. Like, I definitely felt like I was at my best.
Just really complimented each other. Yeah, definitely for me, it was Frank.
Thanks, man.
All the things that I think, you know, I might feel sometimes like, it needs to do a bit more this or whatever. Like, you tick them and more. Do you know what I mean? It was like, I can't tell Frankie Fraser what to do. He's fucking phenomenal.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched it back, and I saw the crowd laughing at my jokes, and I was like, hey, 2023 might be like fucking Joker Frank this year. Like, I might have to get on that wave. It was fucking exciting. I can't lie. I don't do enough banter, bro. It's fucking fun.
Frank, they're saying we should battle again.
I know, man.
Do you want to do that at some point? Should we run that?
I mean, I ain't saying no. It's just a bit of a weird.
That sounded like a no, Frank.
No, because if the battle gets offered, then I'll say yeah, but I'm not asking for it. That's all. The past is what it is, man.
I'll battle anyone at the moment.
December 10th, if I get offered it, it'll happen.
Do you know who you want to battle next, Jem? Have you got a specific, or are you just like, you know, someone who's going to give you a test and?
I want to just battle with the people the fans want me to battle. So I know Rivers is one of them.
I think
Koj just needs to chill for a second, just get his lick back. But about Koj just needs to have one great performance. That's literally it. And about him.
Yeah, I might have to stick it on Koj at some point next year.
Yeah, that'd be mad.
I like that.
About Vizual, he sucks.
We might all be in the same division, so these matchups are really.
I can't wait to battle Gemini. I can't wait. Get all this stick all year.
Yeah, I didn't even know you was here.
I've been getting this stick.
I didn't even know you was here. I swear to God, I didn't even know you was here.
I've just been absorbing it. I've just been absorbing everything, man. Just been listening intently.
He's a champ. He only speaks when he's
on a wall.
When it's time.
Got my picture on a wall with bare knives around it.
You know what? Yeah. Certain battles I look at sometimes and I say to myself, "Raw, I don't even want them writing for me. Like, I don't even want them writing anything about me, bro. I just don't want it to be done. Like, it's long."
I don't even know who makes sense next. I think maybe Quill. That's about it, really.
That'll be fire.
That's been coming for a while, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, I feel like that's one that'll happen. Like,
What? So you're after the Don't Flop title, or are you doing it on Premier Battles, Frankie?
I'd much rather do that on Prem, to be honest.
Come on.
But
plug free.
Crap.
Hey,
I
good thing is,
I got a bone to pick though.
with me.
No, I'm a Gemini fan.
Oh, sweet. By the way, I was going to get off.
Every card I'm supposed to be main event, this guy shows up, fam.
Oh yeah, we was there for a main event for like 5 minutes.
So that had nothing to do with me, did it? Not Scoop.
Oh, listen, you can piss off too.
I don't headline every fucking event that I'm on now.
Yeah, you can piss off too, man.
Thanks, Jem, for getting me to the top of the card, buddy. I'm only playing. My ego just took a hit there, bro. I had to defend myself. So.
When's plug 3? When's plug 3?
Plug 3 is like February. Is it February, Troubz?
February was scheduled for February 25th. I want to change it to February 18th, though.
Yeah. And then match day 1's February 4th, so that'll be the first.
Call me, innit?
Days.
Call me.
Hey, if you call him, don't call me. That won't be on.
Yeah, February 18th still.
Have you got plans for the plug? The plug 3?
It's hard to make plans because
yeah,
plug 3 is gonna be 4 plug battles and 4 match day battles, and I don't know who's gonna be on the match day, so I don't want to start booking and then they're gonna have to be battling for their team. So
I might pick Bobby just because I know he only wants to be on fucking Pride.
Right.
Might just do that to be a card. Have some rebellious team member.
He was saying this on Saturday, but I'm not best pleased about the idea.
You know what? What's funny? Gemini's got second pick.
In every battle, bro.
Gemini's got second pick. It's possible, you know.
Shot has been threatening to do the same as well.
Yeah, Gemini's got a second pick. Shotty's got.
Listen, I thought I could just go. And flex on 9 and be like, "Don't you cunts dare pick me." And he's was like, "I'm gonna."
Bro, when Big C messaged me, he was like, "Oh, I gotta get your name on a shirt, whatever." I was like, "Yeah, let's go, Gaffer." And then I was like, "Oh, I'm in the draft."
Yeah, because Frank is original Pride as well, isn't it?
Yeah, throwback. I've got the shirt and a hat somewhere.
OG Pride, bro.
I'm fighting with my team, innit? I'm saying that now. I'm fighting with my team.
Who's your first pick, Jem?
Have you got some picks in mind,
We know who Shotty's first pick is. Who's your first pick, Jem?
You're gonna have to find out, innit?
Have you got a set team in mind or a set person or two at least, but not without giving the name away? Have you got like ideas what you want?
Yeah, I've got a few people. Like everyone's good, but it's gonna see who filters out. Like it's gonna be a trickle down process. So we're gonna see who's left. But if you're on my team, you're gonna win. Because if you lose, I'm gonna be onto you. If you're choking about, if you're on my team and you can't turn up choking, and I don't, if I turn up choking, it might be right. But if you do, I swear to God, I'm on you.
Jem's gonna pick OJ.
We might have to fight,
and then
we might fight in my team.
Jem's gonna be one of them managers like in football that was too good at rules, so they're a shit manager because they don't know why their players can't do what they can do, innit? Like, what do you mean you can't do 3 rounds this good? I can, you dickhead.
I'm gonna be helping you. I'll help. Nah, we're gonna lock in. We're gonna win this. I want to. Wait, do we get to keep the thing at the end? Is it a what is it? Do I get a trophy?
Bro, you get a cut till the next year.
Hey, yo, lads, I'm still listening.
It's not like Bizzo. It's not like Bizzo's belt, innit? It's not like something that comes back every. It's not a returnable one, innit? I keep this, innit? So if we win.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we've got the big Rugby Battles trophy. So that'll get the ribbon on the winning team. So obviously it'll have Sky Blue on for Brighton.
So I'll get to keep a trophy. All right, cool.
Is there money as well? Is there money as well?
Yeah, there will be.
My trophy cabinet is getting packed at the moment. Getting packed.
With what? You buy yourself random trophies?
I reckon I can get
I was gonna say with what? With what?
What? He just goes out every Friday, buys himself a trophy.
Listen, the amount of times I've been most improved player at 5-a-side.
Oh man.
I definitely want to be on the winning team, and so that, I mean, it's pride, really, isn't it?
Do you know what I just noticed? Yeah, we started talking about plug 2. Jem came and Bobby came. We spoke about Jem and Bobby. Frosty's in the chat waiting for us to chat about his battle.
All right, boys. I'm gonna let you go. Lovely. Thank you for having me. Go run up my new music video, Cheese and Bread. Go watch me and Bobby. Go subscribe to the Patreon. Love. Hey, you man.
Big love.
Safe.
Love.
Yeah, let's get into it then. Frank, Frost and Mo. You know what though? I will say this. I edited that battle before, so that battle's been fully edited. Frosty's second round was fire, you know.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I'll say this, and I said this to Frost on Saturday. He throws it away in the third too many times.
Yep.
His third was like 8 bars long, but his first 2 were fire. The second round especially was cold.
Frost said on a face-off when I linked up with him and Moke, and he was saying I might be a shaky investment for the draft, so hopefully he's not a stinker. And I'm like, yo, like just prep a bit harder.
Well, it depends, innit? Because like Gemini's just saying, Gemini's going to be on your case. You know, if you're battling under the stewardship of somebody like Gemini, you're going to have the extra incentive to want to impress him and want to be. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Because you know your manager can. You know,
but you have to put in work to impress the Gemini, though. The
team format. The team format's completely different, man. Because it's like you're a unit. So if you let the whole team down on a match day, like it looks bad on everyone. It doesn't just look bad on you. Like you've got to perform well for your team. That's why it's like quite. It's a very interesting concept, man. Like
we've done it before. There is like a proper team camaraderie. You know, you back your team. You go there and you're in your shirt and you're like, fuck these other teams. Fucking Knights and Glory. You'll get fucking spanked, you dickheads. You know, you're on that vibe. Do you know what I mean? That's how. I mean, we got a bit rowdy at times. It got a bit fucking rowdy at times. Listen, I wasn't a part of any of that. I was outside.
I'll tell you that.
The original name of the band was Scapegoat, but I just joined.
You are right. It's like if Frost gets put under someone that is going to be on his case, then you probably will see a much more, even bigger improved Frost than he was this year. Like no matter how.
Yeah, you don't want it. You don't want to let other people down.
You think anybody was walking in that building and chatting shit to Juan while I was there, bro? Juan was getting treated with fucking courtesy. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you want a drink, Juan? Do you want a fucking... Yeah, I'll get past there, mate. You fucking speak to him like he's a fucking university kid. I'll fucking punch you. I think he's plays for pride, mate. It's proper... it is that good.
I think the team format will suit someone like Frost as well with prep. Obviously, I'm guessing usually the same, like with ABK and obviously Biz Bobby, you'll know, like, when you've got and you've got decent people around you that are going, are you ready? Are you ready? Show me around, shit like that. Like
1,000,000%.
It just helps everyone.
1,000,000%. Yeah, because you know, even because you don't want to let people down. We have that. Do you know what I mean? You know, we're sending each other bits and bats. We're giving each other feedback all the time, and then it becomes a thing like I want to show out and show my boys. Do you know what I mean? I don't want my boys to go, oh fucking hell, you fucked it up. Especially when whoever's in your group dynamic is killing it as well. You know, you want to compliment that. You want to reciprocate what the energy they're putting out, and you want to be an asset to that, don't you? You want to be a fucking
100%.
Important.
With ABK, Scoop, because obviously you're probably not going to get all of you in the same team, are you? So you might have to go to war with your people.
Hey, we already know that at some point, we're gonna have to go to war anyway.
Yeah,
we know. We know.
I think they said that when they got formed. They said that they're all going to battle each other. I think they want to put an ABK card or something.
What's the full membership list of ABK?
There's 100 of them, bro. We don't have time, bro.
You don't know how they are.
We don't have time, bro.
You only know the top tier members, don't you? You don't know the lower down ones.
These men, they got Yunnan, they got Crow, River.
In C3 biz, it's on the elite rappers, you know what I'm saying?
There's 100 of them,
Black Black Team, Mulk, Rivers, Yunnan, Crow, Giz, Amity, and who else?
So I'm saying you don't even know, bro.
Bro, you've got the fucking Wu-Tang clan, basically.
Yeah, basically.
There's 9 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, man, the terrible, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's a powerful movement. I hope that he's all have to battle each other.
No, why is everyone trying to poach my team? Like, everyone should be on Rivers going, yo, as soon as my round comes up and taking your guys, just leave Pride.
I know the facts, innit?
Just let me have me people and we'll just crack on like normal.
I don't want to play for any of you. I don't want to be on any of your teams. I only want to play for Briggz. Don't pick me.
You can come to Division 2, Bobby. It's all right.
I'd play for you, Troubz.
My guy.
I rang Raptor before, speaking to Raptor on the phone. He was talking about Division 2. And he said he wants to come back and battle. So I was like, right, who do you want? And he went, none of the scruffs in Division 2. I was like, why are you
He's on Division 2. He's not winning either. He's not winning either. He's not winning. Raptors not going to care about his teammates, though. I don't. Raptors. Yeah.
The thing is, bro, Raptor's talking like I know what Raptor's like. He's proper. Once he gets his hands on something like this, he's football manager mad, isn't it?
Yeah, he's gonna be like, what? You think you're gonna go in the pit like that? Scrap all them 3 rounds.
Oh, listen, you'll go into Raptor's room, yeah, and be smoking bud, and on the wall there'll just be like a tactics board of like them little lines football manager used to have for the attackers and that.
Yo, listen, if you ever do a fucking pub quiz with Raptor, a football quiz or something, there's nothing he doesn't know. Yeah. He knows names and players and years and shirts and you're just like, how does this fucking wild guy retain this information? Like he's a fucking encyclopedia on football, him.
I think he'll bring that into this. Like, I know he's going to take it serious.
But at the same time, one of his team might go, I've not got any bars, and he'll go, fuck it. I just turn up. Turn up and call him a ginger virgin poet.
Inferno's the best name for Raptor's team, isn't it? Because it's either going to be fired or he's going to set it on fire. And
no, I think he'll do well. I think he'll do well.
No, I do. He was the first manager to hit me up and ask for a list of the whole draft names. He was already making teams out.
This is what I mean. And he will think about it because he'll hyper focus. He'll hyper focus on it. Do you know what I mean? It'll give him something to do on the day.
In Division 2.
I'm trying to. We need.
But he's gonna. It might just brush them scruffs up into. You know what I mean?
Listen, I want to win.
We need to stop referring to
not winning. Raptor's not winning.
We might end up in it.
Bro, the idea of Raptor out the window is not winning, bro.
Oh yeah, Troubz is a manager in D2.
100%. I already won Division 2. I already won it. I don't think you'll understand. I won already.
I honestly think Troubz is the most organised team in the division.
I won already.
Are you gonna be able to put yourself forward to battle in Division 2?
Yeah.
All managers are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Here's a question for you, Troubz. So I take it the draft, or the majority of the people who are in the draft, yeah? So considering that, what is it? 5 teams in Division 1. That's going to be what 20 different players, 25 people that are out. Have you got an idea of what's going to be left and what you're going to be picking from?
Kind of.
I think.
Yeah.
I have an idea of who's not going to get picked, who might get picked, but it's hard.
It changes
because I feel like. Sorry, one thing because I will forget. I feel like somebody will be a star player in Division 2 who, like a manager like Troubz might be thinking, oh, so I might get him, and he'll be like a fucking star battler for me. Like this might be the guy that's like one of the Division 1 coaches. Yeah, exactly. One of the Division 1 coaches managers might be like, no, I'm gonna fucking take a punt on this guy. Do you know what I mean? 100%. I think he's got a lot of potential. And then Division 2
might be their fifth guy. Might be their 5th guy on Division.
Yeah.
I think the fact that Scoop, Frankie, Tony D, Shuffle T, Tech have all recently joined will change it.
That's why I want as many top tiers involved as possible, because they'll take up spaces in Division 1. Like Shuffle T another space taken in Division 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Tony D is another space taken in Division 1. Scoop is another space taken in Division 1. Cool. I'm cool with that.
That's what I was saying. So it'll make Division 2 a whole lot healthier as well, because there'll be names that probably should be in Division 1, but just missed out.
That's another thing, because like I'm saying, like somebody you might be thinking will be a really good fucking battler in Division 2 ends up getting into Division 1. And somebody you might expect to be in Division 1 drops down. Division 2 is quite interesting to me. Like,
and on top of that, there's also let's say someone who's thinking to be in Division 1 doesn't get picked. Now has to come to Division 2 and be like, nah, I don't want to be a part of it no more because I'm not in Division 1.
Yeah.
The thing is, the way that works, if that's the case, then they just sit out of Premier Battles as a whole for a year.
Just do what, sorry?
If you don't get picked in Division 1, get picked in Division 2 and say, well, I'm not battling in Division 2, then you just don't battle in Premier Battles that year. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Because I think that's some might be like, oh, I was hoping to be in Division 1. That's why I entered. I didn't get picked. So I don't want to do it. And back out. So now I'm like, okay, so I could have had you in Division 2.
Yeah.
But now that's the only thing I'm
like, it's all a bit of funness. It's to make the scene competitive and enjoyable again. If you're going to take yourself that serious, you're probably in the wrong spot.
Nah, but listen, I think there's enough battlers about now and enough variety of. Yeah, but I think there's enough variety now and enough different skill levels. I think and enough self-awareness that people do know. Like I want to make Division 2. I think people will be aiming. I want to make Division 2, and then I can start building from there. Do you know what I mean? Because there's gonna be good people in Division 2. Division 2's like interesting. Like if I was gonna be a manager, that's where I might have wanted to go and manage. Because in Division 1, if you end up with a bunch of big names or so-called, then they might all just be. Well, I'm Billy Big Bollocks, so I don't need you to tell me. Or I'm going to do what I want.
Shotty is going to tell you what I need to do. What?
Yeah, exactly. But like in Division 2, it's almost like you're getting more of a coach at the same time. I think.
Yeah, and the thing
you're getting someone to help you build. Do you know what I mean? Someone to help you build.
You're being told as a performer as well, if you do get into Division 2 or Division 1, where you're currently at in battle rap, in UK battle rap. Now you can either let your ego take over and say, "Oh, I'm not doing it," or you can realise that that's where your level is. And if you feel like you've got more potential to offer the scene, then you have to go out and prove that in the best way possible.
You are asking UK battle rap to be self-aware. This is
you
know
the
what
issue,
you're asking, bro.
This
you're
is the issue.
UK battle rap to be self-aware. This
is the issue, man. If everyone had self-awareness of where other people see them and actually took that in, especially like being the biggest names in the draft, all having a team like Briggsy, Gem, Shotty, yourself, Raptor, they're all
in Division 2 as well. Like they can get
man. Like
as well.
if you're getting picked for Division 2, it isn't a knock on you. It isn't like a bad thing. Like you could be even worse and not make the draft at all out of that list of people.
Come bow for me, because
I think people enter the academy and look how well the academy does. You know, it's proven year on year to be a fucking huge springboard to bigger and better things for a lot of people. Yeah. One guy just started battling, had his first year of battling. He's about to go to New York now.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? And now you can enter a league and then get the chance to fucking get involved, and then it's only going to take a year, and in a year Shotty wants you on his team, Jem wants you on his team, then you're battling the Bizzo, then you're battling Scoop, you're battling Bobby Rex, you're doing these things.
This is the thing with Division 2 as well.
If you're too big for Division 2 and you're not getting in Division 1, who do you think you're going to battle from there?
Yeah. If you get picked for Division 2, and if it was me anyway, I'd be like, right, I'm going to show everyone here that I'm the best in Division 2. And if you're a standout performer in Division 2, when next season rolls around, you might have someone in Sharks or you might have someone in Pride who are really, really below par, and Briggsy thinks, right, I need to swap someone out here. Who do I want? I'm obviously going to look at the MVP from Division 2, who's potentially took them up to Division 1 or whatever. It's all about like
my team can't be touched. Going to Division 1, my team can't be touched. I'm telling you now, my team's going to be solid. I think Division 1.
I back that. I think as well, like you might, a Division 1 team might develop an affiliation with a Division 2 team. Do you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna come out, we're gonna come and mob back your battles. Do you know what I'm saying? If me and Briggs here on fucking Pride, and then we're turning up to a fucking Inferno match against some other team, guess where fucking Pride standing? Do you know what I mean? We're gonna go and back them boys. So then you're getting a fucking. Do you know what I'm saying? It's exciting. It's actually
true. That's a good point. That's a very good point actually. So now, like, what's Raptors team Inferno? So now. Yeah, Inferno's linked up with Pride.
You know what I'm saying? And then
it's all a big mob over here. You get me? Fuck it. I'm gonna shout glory because they may have 100 ABK dons spread it out, so they're all gonna come stand behind me.
You know what I'm saying? You go and play for Raptors team, you're instantly affiliated with Pride almost. You know what I'm saying? You've instantly got this affiliation.
And the thing is as well with the draft is like you can't be disappointed in Division 2 because there's gonna be 30, 40 names that don't make a team. Like, you know what I mean? If you get upset that you get picked in Division 2 and your ego's hurt and you drop out, fine. There's another 30 names there that are dying to join this tournament. So it's one of them. And, the people that don't make it, I've just seen someone asking in the chat then, like, what's happening with the people that don't make it? It's still going to be the plug undisclosed. So for the next year, that's where you go and show that you should have been picked in a team. And then when it comes around the next year, you get drafted straight away as a free agent. Like, everyone's got a platform to prove themselves on now.
There's transfer windows, isn't it? Like what we saying? We're kicking off in February, so there's probably a transfer window. We can.
Yeah, we try to avoid the transfer window because it just gets we'll probably. The ideal thing is we do the full season, and then at the end of the season, managers can release battlers, and then everyone goes back in. So basically, managers will release who they don't want anymore. They'll go into that year's draft list. So they'll go back into the draft and pick new battlers sort of thing. But if I want to retain Bobby Rex stays on Pride unless he wants to leave sort of thing. So it'll be at the end of the season. The only reason we did it mid-season last time was because it just went... We lost like 6 battlers in 2 weeks or something stupid. We had to restructure the team. But hopefully that doesn't happen this time.
Because our team ended up mad. I remember it ended up mad. Our team, Wild Real Deal and fucking all sorts was on it.
Shotty picked a all quit, and then he had like fucking he poached D-Mac and T.Y. the Poet from other teams, and then he just got all mad, didn't it? But yeah, mate, I'm looking forward to it, man. I just think it brings. If he was in the first year, you know how competitive it was and entertaining, and that.
Yeah, it was a buzz.
It's going to be the draft Sunday, by the way, not this Sunday coming, the Sunday after. So
I've seen the draft as well, and I can comfortably say I'll smoke his all, dickheads. Just so you know, keeping you Bizzo bond. Even you, Bizzo. But see how Bizzo Bond did the Vampire Diaries look up then. It did the movie look.
Do managers
Who
want
will
to
smoke what?
Yeah,
I will not be smoked.
I think managers will release battlers because, like, you'll get people, you know, who are not active or who, you know,
don't want to battle.
Yeah, there'll be people. You know, there might be someone you picked on your team that just lost every battle and let your team down. So it's going to be interesting.
Do you know who's picking you, Bizzo?
Yeah, mate.
Who's picking you, Bizzo?
Briggsy, you're off to Knights, lad.
Who's managing Knights?
Gem.
Are you just going to let him say that, Briggsy? Or? I'm playing for Pride.
I'd pick Cole J over Bizzo anyway. But Bizzo's already traded us at it before we even got round to it.
Yeah. Bizzo.
Are you for real?
Bizzo was like,
I know.
I manage a team.
I know.
No, I don't want to manage a team. Why would I want to manage a team?
Why was you that excited about it then? About managing a team?
I never ever said I was going to manage a team.
And then somebody shook the Tic Tacs at you.
I got offered a team, and I was like, "Oh, I don't really know about that." And then
that's not how it happened.
I got offered a pre-contract agreement.
I can't wait to do this. Shotty knocked on his watch.
That is literally how it happened.
No, it is not. Straighty.
Sat in his Stark City jersey, the Muppet.
Have you got any old scarves lying about?
Raps has just texted me as well, basically calling me a grass because they can't Division 2. Shouts to Raptor, he's watching at work.
Shout out Raptors.
I love Raptor.
I think the draft's going to be fire. I'm looking forward to it. So it's not this Sunday coming, the Sunday.
I'm in a band with him.
Scapegoats. By the way, the award ceremony, 25th of November. We've got a couple tickets. We only put a couple tickets for fans. If you want to go and get one, go and get them now. They're on the PremierBattles.club. Suit and tie event, so you got to look the part. But yeah, man, make sure you get your tickets to Bizzo Bond versus Thesaurus as well.
Incredible.
I've just locked.
Bizzo, when do you go to America?
I go on this Friday, mate. I'm battling on Saturday.
Yeah, promo that shit, man, before we head out.
Yeah, man, we got to support that, bruv.
Battling.
Big champion out here.
On Saturday, I think it's going to be about 3 a.m. in English time. So,
is it going to be live?
I think you can watch it on the app. I think they stream it on the app live.
I'm going to be up watching that, bruv. You mad?
Safe, man. I appreciate that.
Mad,
Can't
I'm
wait.
up, bro.
And then Thesaurus in Manchester, 10th of December.
Look at what Bizzo is doing in battle rap, ladies and gentlemen. What a fucking phenomenal journey. It's great to watch. It's great to see.
Love you, lad. Love you.
Keep killing it. Supporting your art way, brother. Right, I'm out anyway. See you later.
Thanks very much.
Tell you that.
I'll tell you that.
See you later,
so I've got to go. There was a door at the knock.
Hey, Bobby. But yo, shouts to everyone that's locked in. Before I go, I'll just give you a little something. So I was gonna do it while he was on here, but he left, didn't I? So the Academy champion, Kingsley Thunder, I asked him if he wanted to take a break until match day 1. He said no, he wants to battle in December. He wants to get another one in before the season starts. So we've locked in the Academy winners. Grazo versus Kingsley Thunder. December 10th. Nice. Good to see against someone. It'll be promo as well, so we could see
a non-tournament. Yeah. Let him relax a little bit. No judge battle. He deserves that, man.
Yeah, he asked for it himself, man. So we just locked that in as well. So
can try new things, see what works, what doesn't.
Bro, there's a difference between judge battles and exhibitions. Like exhibitions, you can get your personality across without worrying what the judges are saying. So, interesting how he adapts to that as well.
Yeah, definitely. Patreon for Plug 2 is out now. Make sure you go get that.
Premier Battle Club.
Frankie and Scoop, Crazy Battle. Frost and Moke, Koj Ark, Kingsley Bards, Yo, Gemin.
Yeah, man.
Fire, man.
Yeah, being on Prem was an experience, man.
Bro, it's been a long time coming, man. We've tried to do it a few times, it's never worked out, but like, just glad we've got it done, man.
Man.
Troubz as well, because Troubz is the one that made it happen. So the fact we're in London now, bro, it's just easier for us to get people like yourselves on cards and Gemini. We're down there, so I'm looking forward to what we do with the plug going forward as well.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Wonderful, man.
Definitely. Trouble versus Tech also came out last weekend. Go
Right, I'll tell you what. Should I leave with a video? What videos have I got? Have I got anything I can announce?
Let's leave with the voice note of Raptor calling everyone scruffed.
I'll tell you what. We'll leave with the nominations for Most Improved Battler of 2022.
Okay.
Salute everyone. Make sure if you want to come to Premier Battles Award Show, you get the last few tickets out on sale. PremierBattles.club, 25th of November, suit and tie event. Look your best, play your part, and all that here. Undisclosed 07, December 10th, and then watch Bizzle on iBattle this weekend.
Definitely.
See you later.
Take care, guys.
Music, tracks. Boy, you really got a man wishing. Turns out he's writing Shotty Horroh erotic fan fiction. Brief, you ask? I get what you mean now. This is serious. May I present Salt of the Girth?
Certified. I was the talk of literacy. How are you going to match the guy who got cast as Joseph in his school's nativity? Big boy moves. You got the swag of innkeeper number 2.
It's your last chance. Raise your hand to your God. That's the only way you could be a man of the cloth. His plans for the top have been cancelled and blocked. He's no conqueror. CJ no Alexander for Frost.
That's facetious. Bitch, I'm making sure every jab is grievous. And after I bury you on stage, I'll come back in 3 days and limp over your fucking grave like spastic Jesus.